What did it just do? Freaked out. Welcome back to Drew and Charlie's Top 25 College Football Picks, Week 11.
Why is your paper so crinkled? It's so unprofessional.
We have a guest picker this week,
Bless you.
Kelby Rosengard. Thanks for coming on the show. Last week, Charlie and I both went 13-3, puts us 141 and 29 overall.
I'm undefeated.
You are undefeated.
And winless.
Our 4 playoff teams through the first 10 weeks so far. I had Florida State, Michigan State, Baylor, and Bama.
Man, you were way off.
Man, they're all in contention.
No.
Who's not in contention?
Everybody.
You had Bama, Auburn, FSU, and Oklahoma. 2 of those are going to be eliminated.
2 of them?
Yeah. Because Oklahoma's already got 2 losses.
Oh, yeah.
Bama and Auburn got to play.
Yeah.
So if you could replace one, who would you replace it with? If you could.
I guess Oklahoma.
Who would you put there?
I guess Mississippi State.
That's probably a good pick. Let's see. Who would be your college football 4 playoff if you were...
No, that's not fair. He's already seen all the teams play.
That's fine. You'll be wrong anyway.
Okay.
Who would be your 4 in the playoff at the end of the season? Who do you think is going to be there?
Time's up. Wisconsin at Purdue.
Alrighty then. You took too long.
All right.
We'll get into our top 25. Number 25, Wisconsin at Purdue. I'm going to go with Wisconsin over Purdue.
I don't know. Is Rosie picking the normal ones too this time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're not going to just sit here the whole show.
I didn't know what was happening.
Who do y'all got?
It's his turn.
My playoff teams will be Florida State.
Come on, go with it. Go with it.
You go.
Okay. Wisconsin.
Who's your playoff teams?
My playoff teams are going to be Florida State,
1.
All right, I'll go with Wisconsin.
Mississippi State,
2.
Ohio State.
Oh, you're done. Number 24, Georgia Tech at North Carolina State. North Carolina State's kind of struggling this year. I'll go with Rec Tech here.
That hurt you a little bit.
It did a little bit.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Number 23, West Virginia at Texas. Coming off a pretty tough loss, but Texas is pretty bad. I think they go in there and smoke Texas.
I don't think it'll be a blowout.
Who you got winning?
West Virginia.
You think Texas keep it close?
Into the third quarter.
Still the third quarter, all right.
West Virginia's the worst Virginia. Mountaineers.
Number 22, Duke at Syracuse. That one's kind of tough. Duke hadn't looked too great lately, especially defensively.
Dookie.
And Syracuse have come close a couple times.
Are we talking basketball or football?
Hey, you would think we were talking basketball, but this is football season. I'm still going to go with Duke. They edge it out in Syracuse.
Duke.
Dookie.
Now we got our Thursday night game tonight. Number 21, Clemson at Wake Forest. Wake Forest hasn't been good in ever. Clemson.
Hasn't been good in ever.
That's my upset pick of the week, Wake Forest.
Clemson.
Because I know I have a record to keep. Then we got number 20 at Georgia at Kentucky. A couple keys to the game.
So he doesn't get to pick this one because it's Georgia.
Yeah, I don't pick because I'm a fan of the team. I'll be biased. So Georgia defensively.
So wait, why did we invite Rosie to pick the Ohio State game?
He's just on for one game. It don't matter.
Okay.
I'm not picking
One
it,
show.
though.
You're not?
No.
So the keys to the game here, since y'all are having a conversation, Georgia's front 7 needs to actually play this week. That was pretty embarrassing last week. I think we should start Bryce Ramsey now. Hudson Mason, there's really no point in him being there. Go ahead and start building for the future. I'm done. Georgia, Kentucky, who you got?
I want to pick Kentucky, but I'll pick Georgia.
Man, I don't want to pick Georgia. 0-0 tie.
No, you gotta pick somebody.
Georgia.
0-0 tie. Colorado at number 19, Arizona. Arizona looked awful last week, but I think they're better in Colorado, so Arizona.
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 Then we got number 18 UCLA at Washington. Washington's pretty bad as well. I'm gonna go UCLA.
UCLA.
They haven't watched him where the Boise State guy went.
Yeah.
That guy sucks at coaching. I think we're being robbed. Oh. Who's playing who?
UCLA at Washington.
I'll go UCLA. They got that guy that plays all the positions.
Yeah. Number 13 Nebraska's on a bye week. Then we have number 12 Baylor at number 15 Oklahoma.
Nebraska.
What?
Nebraska.
Going Nebraska with Baylor at Oklahoma. That's a risky move. Let's see if it pays off.
Last game of the year, can't hold anything back.
I got Baylor in my Final Four, so I'm going to go with Baylor beating Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's too strong of a team. Oklahoma.
Really? Did they tell that to TCU? And
It's okay. It's college football.
Anything can happen, or nothing can happen at all.
That's true. Who you got?
They might not even play.
Baylor,
Baylor.
weather delay.
Then we got Preston. Preston. We have a bad team.
Presbyterian.
We have a bad team against Ole Miss. Because I can't speak it in English.
You know why? Because it's a Christian school and you're the devil.
I'm going Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
The University of Mississippi.
It's Ole Miss.
I know.
You said it wrong.
Then we have number 10 Notre Dame at number 9 Arizona State. It's one of the better games of the week. That's a tough one. Who y'all got?
I hate Notre Dame.
I-
That's all I'm gonna say.
I hate Notre Dame, but I think they'll beat Arizona State.
I agree with you. I don't like them either, but I think they're better than Arizona State. Number 7 Kansas State at TCU. I think Kansas, said it last week, I think Kansas State's the best team in the Big 12, so Kansas State wins.
It's a good pick. But it's at TCU. They score a lot of points. I'm not a big TCU.
Struggled last week against West Virginia. West Virginia gave them the game because they tried to kill the
It's
clock
hard.
with 8 minutes to
It's
get.
hard to play at West Virginia.
Not so fast, my friend. Kansas State.
That's who I picked. Oh, you do that to Rosie.
Yeah, because
The
he's got
pen
the other
pointed
team.
at him.
I just put it in front of you.
Okay.
I like it. Had to explain it, but I like it. Number 5 Alabama at number 16 LSU. I don't care if it's at Death Valley or if it's at night. Bama wins.
LSU.
Man, I don't pick either one of them.
Does your wife watch this?
She
Yeah.
does. We know who he's going to pick because she watches the show.
I mean, if she wouldn't watch, I'd still pick Alabama. LSU's not good this year.
That's true. So then our next game, number 4 Oregon and number 17 Utah. Utah's a pretty decent team, but I still think Oregon's going to go in there and squeak one out.
What is
It could be closer than people think.
What is a Ute?
Not sure.
You ever seen, what's that movie? You know what, this is useless because I can't think of what.
Who y'all got?
My Cousin Vinny,
Parts of it.
where he's like in the courthouse, he's like, the Utes. He's calling Utes, so he's saying the Utes.
Oregon's gonna win.
Who's playing? Oregon.
Oregon at Utah.
Oh, we just had a conversation about that.
Yeah.
I'll go with Oregon.
And then we have Texas A&M at number 3 Auburn. Gonna give some keys to the game.
Man, don't suck.
That's a good key. That's always,
Who's the refs announced?
Score more than the other team.
it's always a good key too.
If Auburn can run the ball and the defense can learn how to tackle, and if Jonathan Mincy doesn't play defensive back at all, then we got a shot.
They say he's y'all's best cover corner though.
Man, he's trash.
So what are your keys to the game?
That was it.
Okay.
I'm going to Auburn over at A&M.
Auburn.
Then we have Virginia at number 2 Florida State. Virginia's come close to beating a couple teams. I think they'll.
Wait, did we just skip the Ohio State Michigan one?
Yeah, it's last
Why?
because it's the game day game. We're doing new stuff.
We'll leave before you
New
finish that one.
stuff. Why don't you tell me ahead of time? I'm part of this.
Anyways,
It's
Virginia.
horse crap.
Virginia at number 2 Florida State.
Hey, there's a bag of chips.
I'm going Florida State. Virginia keeps it close. Oh, they're empty for a little bit.
Florida State.
Fighting crab legs.
And then we got Tennessee Martin at Mississippi State. Yeah, this game's already over. if you don't.
Is Tennessee Martin the name of a man? Is it another one-man team?
It is, and I think
whiskey.
I think it is too.
It might be.
If it was a whiskey, it might indeed win. But I'm thinking it's a one-man team and 1 versus 11. I'm taking 11 every time.
Anything
who
is
would it play?
possible.
Yeah, Mississippi State.
Yeah, go Mississippi State.
Not so fast. Mississippi State wins.
All
They
right.
didn't use that properly, but okay.
And then our college game day game, we have number 14, Ohio State, at number 8, Michigan State.
In case you're wondering why we didn't say it earlier, it's because Hill moved to the end and didn't tell nobody.
You're welcome. It's a game day game. Ohio State's improved
Don't go to the paper at
offensively,
the camera.
but Michigan State's going to win.
Looking at him.
Huh?
Who you pick?
I'm picking Michigan State.
Would you like to give us some keys of why you think Ohio State's going to pull this out?
It's not going to be pulling it out. They're going to win.
All right.
How many years have they lost this game?
What game?
Our audience is over here trying to conversate in the middle of the
game?
show,
Michigan, Ohio State.
and he's responding
Michigan
because
State.
he's a rookie.
Ohio State's got the overall advantage in record.
They're in East Lansing.
That's fine.
They're the better
You know what
team.
else is in East Lansing?
Defense is
Nothing.
Their
That's why.
defense has improved. Their
Who's-
offense is going to be on point.
Who is that?
Elliott's going to run all over Michigan State.
I feel like you told me these things before the Penn State game as
Bill
well.
Elliott, the Hall of Fame NASCAR driver?
Yeah, he's running back at Ohio State now.
They were focused on the Michigan State game. That's why they lost to Virginia Tech.
Man, that was a long time.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.
team.
You threw it at the camera.